Problem 169. Simplify each of the following trig expressions. So, starting in A, this looks pretty familiar to me. It looks like a double angle formula, the sine double angle formula in particular. So, in reference to, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to, doesn't look exactly correct, so I'm going to go ahead and factor the 10 out so that it's 2 sine 2x cosine 2x. Now this part can be replaced with sine of 2x. 2x is my alpha. So I end up with 10 times sine of 2 times 2x. And this simplifies to 10 sine 4x. And that's A. Alright, moving on to B. B looks to me like a angle difference. So I'm referring to my angle difference formulas. Angle sine difference is going to be sine of the first angle, which is pi, times cosine of the second angle, x, minus cosine of the first angle times sine of the second angle, x. Now it's time to simplify. So what's the value of sine of pi? Quick little sketch here of sine. Here's pi. Looks to me like it's 0. This is the point pi 0. So this is 0 times cosine of x minus. Now we're going to take a look at what's cosine of pi. Quick sketch of cosine. Looks like this. Here's pi. This goes down to -1. So cosine of pi is -1. So I've got -1 times sine of x. Let's simplify. 0 times the cosine. 0, negative times sine. Result, sine of x. And that's it for that one. Moving on to part C. I've got sine squared minus cosine squared. So what does that look like to us? Unfortunately, this is not sine squared plus cosine squared, which would easily equal 1. It's a difference. So it's actually a double angle formula. Looks like cosine double angle formula to me, because our cosine double angle says cosine of 2 alpha equals cosine squared alpha minus sine squared alpha. Well, they're not exactly alike, so what can I do? Perhaps I can take what we've got here and factor out a negative. So it's negative negative sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta. Now, if we switch the order here, does this match? It absolutely does. So if we do a negative of this and a negative of this, we've got our result. So negative cosine of 2 alpha. So our result's going to be negative cosine of 2, and what is alpha in this case? It is theta. So negative cosine of 2 theta. And moving on to D, we've got cosine angle sum, angle addition. So looking at my formula, I'm going to do cosine of the first angle times cosine of the second minus sine of the first angle times sine of the second. Now it's time to simplify. Pi over 2 for cosine is 0. So we've got cosine of x times 0. And for sine, pi over 2 is at 1. So I'm going to replace this with 1. So cosine times 0 minus sine of x, so negative sine